please rise? Welcome to Arlington Career Center's 2026 commencement ceremony. We ask you to please remain standing, if able, for the presentation of colors and the playing of the national anthem. The national anthem will be performed by class of 2026 graduate Maya Millhouse, who will be attending American University, studying music and business. Welcome, Maya.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in the air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Space Force JROTC and Maya. You all may now be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome our principal, Miss Margaret Chung.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, and distinguished guests of Arlington Career Center, I want to welcome all of you to our wonderful graduation ceremony. We are so thrilled to be here to celebrate our graduates. Seated on stage are Dr. Francisco Duran, our superintendent, Bethany Zecker-Sutton, school board chair, Dr. Chad Knights, Chief Academic Officer and Vice President of Academic Affairs at Northern Virginia Community College, Dr. Gerald Mann, Chief Academic Officer, Leona Smith, Executive Principal, Chrissy Smith, Division Counsel, Rachel Bowerman, Assistant Principal, Mr. Corey Maynor, Assistant Principal, Kathy Brewster, Director of Counseling, and our 4 program coordinators, Mrs. Madeline Frazier, Dr. Michelle Van Laer, Ms. Amanda Trevino, and Mr. Shane Johnson. I want to acknowledge and thank our incredible parents, family, and friends who have so lovingly supported our graduates every step of the way. Could you please rise so that we can acknowledge you? Thank you. Thank you to our amazing ACC teachers and staff for your unshakable belief and support of our graduates. Please stand so that we can recognize you seated in the back, and we also have some seated here. Please rise. Teachers and staff, and here on stage. And a huge thank you to the ACC Graduation Committee led by Mr. Frank Duraco for working so incredibly hard behind the scenes to organize today's ceremony. Mr. Frank Duraco. Graduates, as we celebrate our final graduating class of ACC, we do so with immense pride and gratitude. This year is bittersweet. We honor the legacy of a remarkable community built through our diverse programs, the Academy, Arlington Tech, English Learner Institute, and the Program for Employment Preparedness, all anchored in CTE. And we celebrate the values that have defined us: mindfulness, integrity, respect, and resiliency. It is this legacy upon which we will grow and become the Grace Hopper Center. You have shown us what it means to be a thoughtful and caring community that is truly inclusive. You have lived Ubuntu, an African proverb that means I am because we are. You are the reason we are a community. You have also challenged us to grow, and in the immortal words of Grace Hopper, you have refused to accept ideas simply because we've always done it this way. Instead, you opened our minds, asked courageous questions, and imagined better ways to see, understand, and lead. We are so proud of your outstanding accomplishments, which further define our purpose. From a graduating class of 132 students, you have collectively earned 3,842 dual enrollment college credits. And 225 industry-recognized credentials. 28 associate's degrees. 8 uniform certificates of general studies. More than 450 college acceptances. And 96 work-based internships. The world will soon discover what we already know: your kindness, insightful intelligence, and deep passion for making a difference. You have applied your incredible skills to strengthen our community, and now you are ready to soar. Carry forward the courage to build bridges, lift up others, and create futures rooted in compassion, curiosity, purpose, and hope together. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are honored tonight to have our superintendent, Dr. Francisco Duran, to offer his congratulatory remarks.
Good afternoon, families, students, educators, but most importantly, The 2026 class of Arlington Career Center. Let's give them one more round of applause. Graduates, today we are here to celebrate you, but not just for having finished your APS journey, more so for the person that you have become. The hard work that has brought you here is something that you need to ponder on as you walk across this stage. One of the things that makes ACC special is that learning here has never been about just sitting in a classroom or memorizing information. You learn by doing. You built things. You solved problems. You worked with your hands, your minds, and creativity. You learned how to adapt when something did not work the first time. You learned how to collaborate, communicate, and keep moving forward when challenges showed up. Those are all life skills, no matter what field you go into or what kind of work that you take part in after leaving here. And those are something that are more powerful than just what's written on a diploma. Some of you are leaving here today with industry certifications. We heard the number, college credits, work experience, or just a clear idea of what's to come next. Others might still be figuring it out, and that's okay. The truth is, very few adults have everything figured out either. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor once said, "Experience has taught me you cannot value dreams according to the odds of their coming true. One thing is, do not measure yourself by others' expectations or let others define your worth." That message, I think, feels more important today as you go out into this world. There will always be people who think they can define you, predict your future, decide what path you should take. Do not let them. What matters is what you learned and what you can do and your own potential. You know how to work hard. You know how to keep moving forward. You know how to take an idea and turn it into something real. That is powerful, and don't listen to anyone who tells you otherwise. To our families and parents who are here, thank you for supporting these graduates through many long nights, early mornings, stressful moments, and important victories. Continue on in your support, whatever journey that they take next. And to all of the ACC staff and teachers, thank you for creating those opportunities that have helped our students see the connection between education, career, and purpose. Thank you for helping recognize their strengths and their potential and truly knowing them by name, strength, and need. Graduates, the world needs people who think creatively, who will be able to help solve problems and contribute to their community in meaningful ways. And that is exactly what I am expecting and what I hope to see from all of you who are sitting in front of me today. Some of you have balanced jobs, family responsibilities, and expectations far beyond what many people even realize that you have. Some of you had moments when you may have thought, I'm not sure graduation will happen at all. Some of you may have had to start over, regroup, or find a different path forward. Whatever happened and whatever you had to do, you are here today. And this class has so much to be proud of. We heard all the statistics from your principal and so much more. But no matter where you are in your next steps, whether you're off to college, career, military, apprenticeships, or something still unfolding, be proud that you have been gotten here to this moment. The world needs thinkers and creators. It needs innovators. It needs skilled professionals, entrepreneurs, caregivers, technicians, artists, and leaders. Anyone willing to solve some of the real problems that we're currently facing. Today is not about having a perfect journey. It's not about a single path. It's about finishing something important. It's about reminding yourself that your goals still matter, no matter how long or difficult that road may have been. This class also holds a unique place in ACC history. You're the final graduating class that we've already announced for the Arlington Career Center, closing a remarkable 52-year chapter of learning, innovation, and opportunity. Give yourselves a round of applause for being that final class to recognize that. Your legacy and the legacy of the Arlington Career Center lives on and will live on in the knowledge you've gained, the relationships you've built, and the impact on the world that you will have. But most importantly, you have created a strong, caring, inclusive community. And that is the legacy I want you to continue moving forward with. Be proud of yourselves. You earned this moment. I am proud and excited to see what you can do next. And in the words of Bad Bunny, the only thing more powerful than hate is love. Love, show kindness, and go show that Arlington is your home, that we are going to be proud of you, and no matter what you do next. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes a todos. My name is Madeline Lasalle Frazier, and in 2014, Margaret Chung hired me to join her in leading the Academic Academy with the simple but profound belief that every student deserves a space where they're known, valued, and believed in. Not just educated, but believed in. We worked hard to make every student and family feel they were uniquely important, that they were seen and allowed to grow as we carefully fed the soil. And we radically shifted a program that was seen through a deficit lens to one that was defiantly protective and nurturing for each of our students. Today, I stand before you for the last time as your academy coordinator, and I can wholeheartedly tell you, we did that. I want to thank Margaret for her unwavering support, and to Corey for loving the Academy probably almost as much as I do. It has been a pleasure working with both of them as we advocated for our students and made sure they felt included. To Mama Reyes, your love and dedication are forever engraved in the lives of so many. Ms. Trenkle, Mr. Saul, Ms. Shanklin, thank you for showing up and doing the hard work every day with love, commitment, and high expectations. Ms. Aidlet and counselors, for joining us in this journey of empowerment. To the class of 2026, you're not just graduates, you are proof. Proof that when a school wraps its arms around young people, when it treats them like family, when it refuses to give up, magic happens. Over 90% of all the students who have walked through our doors walked across the stage just like this one. That number isn't just a statistic, it's a story. Your story and every single one of those stories matter. You came to the Academy carrying what could be construed as broken promises. Some of you came doubting yourselves or being doubted by others. Some of you came carrying hard histories, heavy loads, complicated circumstances, and you showed up anyway. You stayed anyway. You grew anyway. You graduated. That is not small. That is a big deal. To the families here today, thank you. The Academy has always believed that we just don't graduate students. We graduate families. You are our partners. You trusted us with the most precious people in your lives, and we never took that lightly. Not once, not in 12 years. This is our last graduation as the Academy, and yes, I would be dishonest if I said there wasn't a part of my heart that is breaking right now. 12 years of morning check-ins, lunch conversations, hard conversations, breakthrough moments, tears, laughter, and so many celebrations that will never end because they will live on in every one of us. So let this be my last charge to you. Take the Academy way with you. Carry the belief that you are worthy. Carry the knowledge that someone fought for you, and now it's your turn to fight for yourself and pay it forward. Carry us, your family, the one that you found here, in your hearts. You're not at the end of something. You are at the beginning of everything. You are meant to be out there in the world living proof of what love and high expectations can do. And please remember our Academy way. Success is the only option. Now it is my absolute honor to introduce our student rep. I want to take a moment to tell you a little bit about him because his story is the Academy. When he first walked through our doors as a 9th grader, Let's just say he was not thrilled to be there. I remember sitting down with him and his mom for intake and told him straight up, this experience can go one of two ways. You can embrace the new beginning, accept the love and support, and allow us to be in your corner, or you can decide to view this as your enemy, because either way, we're going to be here for you. We're going to demand from you, and we're not going anywhere. He chose the first. And what happened next was something beautiful. Little by little, this young man stopped resisting and started belonging. He found his place. He took tech courses. He took CTE classes. He joined the boys' cohort. He shared with us a sense of humor that could light up any room, and a personality so big, so magnetic, that everyone in our building knows who he is. The Academy simply would not have been the Academy without him. So much so, he was a one-person welcoming committee. That is the change we fight for every single day. 5 years ago, he came to Arlington, uncertain to TJ, and now he leaves as unforgettable. I am so proud of your decision to join the United States Marine Corps, and I know your mom is too. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Academy student, Elijah Mooney.
Yeah, bro. You know I got this. Good afternoon, class of 2026. Before I start my speech, I want everyone to look around and analyze where we are right now. All those stressful nights of homework, staying in class, and etc. finally paid off. We are graduating and representing our class of 2026. Everyone, please congratulate yourself, because we finally made it. My name is Elijah Mooney, a senior at the Academy, and I have been in Arlington Career Center since my freshman year. A lot of you guys probably know me, or at least see me roaming in the halls, acting like I was doing anything but my schoolwork. And honestly, that version of me still shows up sometimes, even to this day. I know many teachers here doubted me and never expected the no good kid to end up standing here on this stage, speaking in front of hundreds of people today. Let alone given the chance to represent this program as a Tectonian who had the opportunity to be in both Academy and Tech. The fact that I was given this opportunity to present both my Tech and Academy peers means the world to me. Before attending Arlington Career Center, I wasn't on the right path. I was hanging around the wrong people, I was getting into trouble, and not taking school seriously. I cared more just about getting through the day than I did about my own future. Eventually, it got to a point where something had to change. That's how I landed at the Academy. At first, like Ms. Frazier said, I didn't even want to be here. The school felt small. I didn't know if it was for me. I didn't think it was for me. But looking back now, I can confidently say the Academy gave me something I didn't have before, which is focus. With smaller classes, fewer distractions, and more support, I was finally able to slow down and actually apply myself in a way that worked for me. For the first time, I realized I wasn't alone. Everyone here had their own story, their own struggles, and their own battles. Because of that, we understood in most way people will never will. But the biggest lesson I learned here wasn't just about school. It was about myself. One thing that kept me striving for success throughout my high school year was a message I created for myself. Love yourself correctly in order to provide the correct love for others. This is a personal message that means a lot to me because it represents my character. I know I'm not the only person who has struggled with insecurity, self-doubt, or feeling like they weren't enough. A lot of people focus so much on loving others because they believe it will replace the empty hole of love they don't have for themselves. But the truth is, self-love has to come first. Once I finally started putting myself first, respecting myself, and growing as a person, I started accomplishing things I thought I never could. Not just physically, but mentally too. I learned the importance of gratitude. Be grateful of your progress. Be grateful that you're still trying. Even getting close to your goals is something not everyone has the strength to do. I think a lot of people don't realize that others feel the same insecurities we all do as people. That's why loneliness and self-doubt become so common. But the truth is, you are loved. You are enough. Not just for other people, but for yourself too. And the Academy has helped me understand all of that. This program helped me grow as a student and as a person. I became more focused, more confident, and more appreciative. I mean, I'm standing up here giving a speech right now, and if you knew freshman year Eli, you know that alone is growth. I also learned how to manage my time, stay consistent, and actually finish what I started. I wouldn't be here without the people who supported me along the way. Some of those people include Ms. Shanklin. Thank you for watching me grow over the years and keeping me in check. Ms. Trankel, thank you for staying patient and positive, even on my most distracted days. Thank you for making it very clear from day one that I had two choices, to stay on the right side or end up on the bad side. And trust me, I made sure to stay on the good side. The smaller environment that the Academy fostered also helped my peers build real connections. We weren't just classmates. We were people who understood one another through our shared experiences. And that made all the difference. That's why it's hard knowing that this program is ending, because it truly helps students like me. But I'm also proud to say that I am part of the final graduating class and able to represent something that made a real impact on people's lives. If I could say one thing to the people making decisions, is this: programs like Academy matter. Closing it was a mistake. They give students a real chance. To my classmates, no matter where you are on your journey, take advantage of your opportunities. As for me, after graduation, my journey will be joining the United States Marine Corps. This program helped prepare me for that next step. It taught me discipline, structure, accountability, and how to take my future seriously. Before I close, I want everyone here to remember this. We are all more alike than we think. Everyone is going through something. Some people just hide it better than others. So always remember that. Love yourself correctly in order to provide the correct love for others. Be grateful for how far you've come, and never forget, you are enough. I want to thank my mother. You have always been by my side even after all the events of stupidity I put you through, and never gave up and had hope my whole entire life. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I will always be grateful for you. Like I said in the beginning, we finally made it through high school. So show pride toward yourself and all fellow graduates. To finally close my speech, here is one quote I respect a lot that relates to this whole speech. Perfection is a state we will never reach. Therefore, growth is everlasting. Thank you, class of 2026. Thank you.
Oh, class of 2026, how far you've come. You were just freshmen yesterday, I swear. As a group, you're described as having a quiet confidence and being even-keeled. As I've talked to you about your plans for post-graduation, I've been struck by the specificity of your decisions. Many of you didn't just select a college. You selected a specific program that aligns with your goals. As I've asked you questions about, well, why there? Why that decision? I've often heard, it's one of the few programs that has this interest of mine in its curriculum, or it has this equipment in its lab, or it has experts on this animal that I want to study. To me, that's evidence of your agency. How powerful to have the agency to imagine a future you want and select clear next steps to get there. Yes, you're even-keeled, and you're actively building your future. Hey, it may change, but the confidence and know-how it takes to make specific decisions about your future is evidence enough that you're in a great place for your next steps. You've been a wonderful and an impressive class, for sure. Thank you to the parents. Thank you for volunteering for events, donating to activities, supporting your student and all of our students through attention and positive contributions. A large part of the Arlington Tech experience is knowing everyone in your class and having the opportunity to know your classmates well. So when I asked the senior class to nominate and vote on the graduation speaker for Arlington Tech, I know the votes are cast for someone you're all connected to. This year's speaker, come on up, is outgoing, enthusiastic, and energetic for sure. I want to introduce to you Isaac Tuwaldi.
Ladies and gentlemen, parents, students, and guests, welcome to the graduation of the class of 2026. Yep. I'm greatly honored to stand up here and speak in front of all of you all. When I stand up here on this podium, it's refreshing to see my friends and classmates and how far we've come. When we first entered the school, we were all young kids who had our whole life ahead of us and knew nothing about the horrors of Chicago-style citations. Since then, we have matured quite a bit and are ready to go out and use what we have learned to continuously improve and succeed in our future endeavors. When I reminisce on my time here, I think mostly about the people I've met and the things we have accomplished together. Like many of us in the crowd right now, I didn't know many people entering high school. I didn't have a group of friends, or any friends for that matter. I, like many others, had worries about what high school was going to be, and we all had the same questions. Who will I meet? Who will I get to know for the next 4 years? And who will I continue to be friends with for the rest of my life? I reflect back on my time at the Kerr Center, and I stand here proud of the people I've met. Everybody brings something to the table here. I have peers who not only excel in the core classes of math, English, science, and social studies, but because of the unique atmosphere at Arlington Tech, are also finding their passion in computer science, engineering, carpentry, the arts such as TV production and Photoshop, and of course, who could forget aviation with Mr. Frazier. I have classmates who are graduating here today with college degrees or one-year certificates. We have earned all kinds of licenses, certifications, and awards. I would be lying if I told you that I never doubted my decision to come to Arlington Tech. I believe that many people who have come to the Kerr Center wonder from time to time what life would be like at their home schools. As our high school career comes to an end, I have been reflecting on all the times I wondered whether I should stay here. I would like for all the students here today to do the same, because I hope that you will reach the same conclusion that I have. Even though that there have been hard times, I am happy with my decision, the people I've met, the memories I've made, the opportunities I've been given, and the classes I've taken. Everything has culminated to this point, and I think that most everybody here will agree that we are glad that we had this experience. In fact, I would go as far as to say that the challenges that have come from going to Arlington Tech may have been one of the best things about this school, simply because of how much they force you to grow towards a better future. As you all know, the Arlington Career Center is not renowned for being large. You're able to see almost the entire building just by standing in the commons. Although this may not be an issue given the new building and all that, we won't be able to see. I feel that this environment has pushed us to be more mindful of the space and each other, and the building isn't the only thing that's small. Our graduating class is less than 150 people. Although, as I always like to say, we're small but mighty. At how many other high schools can a student name everybody else in their grade on only a few hands? The class size allowed us to become closer, form bonds with many of our classmates, and gave us a chance to form a cohort of people who we will be able to remember years from now. The CTE classes here have taught us more than just theoretical subjects that we'll never need in the real world, like English or math. They've given us hands-on experience in subjects that we are truly interested in and care about. Even the classes we took where we decided it wasn't for us, there were all kinds of lessons to be gained from them. The teachers who teach these classes are incredibly talented and helpful, and even if I can't remember what they told me, I can remember all the support that they offered me. I guess what I'm trying to say in this little trip down memory lane is that everything that has happened here has been shaping us, improving us, and preparing us for the future. While I was watching speeches from previous graduates to practice for this one, I noticed how everyone spoke about all these big life lessons and how we can all go out and conquer the world if we put our minds to it. And they aren't wrong. But as important as it is to look into the future, it is also important to remember the past and think about everything that has happened to put you in this exact spot where you are right now, and to realize that your choices, whether you think they're right or not, have at least gotten you this far. So, continue to work hard, persevere, and succeed, just as you have already done. And in the wise words of our math teacher, Mr. Saul, go home. And congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes. I'm Amanda Garcia Trevino. I'm the coordinator for the English Learner Institute. And it's such an honor to stand here today and celebrate the remarkable graduating class of 2026. Graduation is always an important milestone. But for many of you, this moment represents something even greater. Our students in the English Learner Institute arrived in this country as immigrants, like myself, carrying dreams, hopes, and uncertainty about what life in a new place would bring. You entered school in a new country. You learned a new language. You adapted to a new culture. You balanced responsibilities and challenges that many people may never fully understand. And yet, here you are. You are graduating. That is not a small thing. That is resilience. That is courage. To all of our graduates, I want you to know how incredibly proud we are of you. Each of you has your own story. Today, we celebrate not only what you have accomplished, but who you have become. I often think that I'm here to support students, to guide them, and to help them find their way. But the truth is, you are my teachers. Ustedes han sido mis maestros. You have taught me what perseverance looks like. Ustedes me han enseñado lo que es no rendirse y lo que es luchar por tus sueños. You are the reason I continue this work. You inspire me every day. And I want you to remember something as you leave here today. Never believe that you do not belong or that you are not worthy. You belong. You are worthy. Your story matters. Your future matters. Sus sueños importan, su voz importa. Nunca permita que nadie les haga sentir que no pertenecen. Ustedes sí pertenecen y tienen mucho que ofrecer a este país y a este mundo. The courage and determination you possess are exactly what this country needs. The challenges you have overcome have prepared you for what comes next. Do not let anyone define your limits. Believe in yourself. Graduados, sigan adelante. Láncense a alcanzar sus sueños y sus metas. Esto es solo el comienzo. Y a nuestras familias quiero decirles en español, este logro también es de ustedes. Ustedes han hecho sacrificios, han tenido fe, han dado ánimo y han creído en ellos aún en los momentos más difíciles. Hoy celebramos a nuestros graduados, pero también celebramos el amor y el esfuerzo de las familias. And now it is my honor to introduce our ELI student speaker, Daphne Marquez Padilla. Daphne is an exceptional student. She's got fans all over. Daphne is an exceptional student whose story reflects courage, leadership, and service. Originally from El Salvador, Daphne arrived in the United States in October 2022. In less than 4 years, she is not only graduating from high school, but she's graduating with 30 college credits. In 2024, Daphne earned the prestigious national recognition of ALAS, Student of the Year, from the Association of Latino Administrators and Superintendents, honoring her outstanding leadership and academic achievement. Most recently, she was selected by the Arlington Magazine as a 2026 Extraordinary Teen Award recipient, reflecting the impact she has made in her school and broader community. She has served as a leader in the English Learner Institute government, a mentor to younger students, and a voice for English learners by helping teachers better understand how to support them. She has also helped develop the ELI Calm Corner, an initiative that teaches students emotional regulation and coping skills, showing her deep commitment to lifting others as she rises. Daphne, we are so proud of you. Thank you for your leadership, your courage, and your heart, tu corazón. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Daphne Marquez Padilla.
Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, families, friends, staff, and class of 2026. My name is Daphne Alexandra Marquez Padilla. Today, I look back at the last 4 years and realize how much I have grown. I see the person I was when I first arrived in this country, and honestly, it is hard to believe everything that has happened since then. My journey began in September of 2022, when my mom, my sister, and I left El Salvador and came to the United States to reunite with my father. I thought I was ready to start a new life from zero, but the truth is, I wasn't. Suddenly, I had to leave behind my friends, my school, my memories, and the life I was building in El Salvador. I watched people back home continue with their lives while I had to start over, and I was scared of a new language, scared of a new culture, scared of not fitting in, scared of speaking, scared of making mistakes. A month after arriving to the United States, I started school at the Arlington Career Center and joined the English Learner Institute. Looking back now, it was one of the best decisions of my life. I was extremely shy. I was the person who sat quietly and listened. But little by little, something changed. I learned that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward even when fear is still there. I still remember how difficult it was to participate in class when I barely understood English. There were days when I questioned whether I truly belonged here. There were days of frustration and tears, but there were also people who made me feel seen, people who included me, people who remind me that I belonged. And because of them, I kept going. As an immigrant and first-generation student, many times you have to figure everything out on your own. My parents always asked if everything was okay, but they were learning the system too. So I learned as I went. I learned how the school worked, how to apply to college, how to find opportunities, how to become a leader, how to believe in myself. And the more I learned, the more I realized how many opportunities were waiting for me. Opportunities I never imagined I would have. Opportunities that may seem normal to some people, but to me, felt like dreams coming true. During these years, I also learned that growth is not always comfortable. There were times when I worked a full-time job while going to school. There were times where I felt exhausted and wondered how I would keep going because starting over is never easy. But I was never alone. Every challenge taught me something. Every obstacle made me stronger, and every step brought me closer to the person I wanted to become. Today, I want to thank all the teachers who have guided us throughout this journey. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for making us feel that our voices matter. Thank you for helping us feel that we belong. I also want to thank every friend, classmate, and member of this community who welcomed me with kindness. Thank you for making Arlington Career Center feel like a second home. And now, I would like to thank the two people who have sacrificed the most for me, Mami y Papi. Gracias por cada largo día de trabajo. Gracias por cada sacrificio. Gracias por dejarlo todo atrás y para que mi hermana y yo pudiéramos tener mejores oportunidades. Si hoy estoy aquí, es gracias a ustedes. Este logro les pertenece tanto a ustedes como a mí. Gracias por todo, los amo. Class of 2026. Today we're not only celebrating academic achievements, we're celebrating resilience. Today we close one chapter of our lives, but tomorrow we begin another one filled with new opportunities. Do not let fear make your decisions, because sometimes the greatest opportunities in our lives are waiting on the other side of what scares us the most. If someone had told me 4 years ago that I would be standing here giving this speech in a language I did not speak when I arrived, I probably would not have believed them. But today I am here. And that has taught me that dreams do come true, that what seems impossible today may become a reality tomorrow, and that with faith, determination, and hard work, we're capable of more than we ever imagined. Congratulations, class of 2026. Keep dreaming, keep believing, and never forget how far you have already come. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shane Johnson. I'm the PEP coordinator. The PEP stands for the Program for Employment Preparedness. On behalf of PEP, we want to welcome everyone here and also congratulate all the graduates. There are two things I love about choosing our graduation speaker. The first thing is the entire PEP program joins in and we review all the graduates and pick the person that best represents the PEP in all that we do. PEP students, yes, we take it seriously, mainly because we like bragging on you. Secondly, it is the truest form of democracy. And I'll be honest with you, I really miss the democratic process. Now, now let me tell you why Talia Lopez is the perfect choice. Talia truly exemplifies what a PEP student should be. She started at a lower level where it required more adult supervision, and she worked her way up to the highest level of the program where students are mostly independent and need very little staff support. Honestly, Talia became so independent that she basically is a bonus staff member. Whatever we ask her to do, she does it, and she even helps support classmates who need the most support in our program. And when you reach full participation in the PEP program, you work towards independent internships. Talia did that in 2 years. She worked independently at the ACC daycare and the Lubber Run recreational daycare. Today, she works independently in the kitchen at the Goodwin House Senior Living Community. And after a standout internship at Nando's, they hired her, and she's been working there for the last 2 years. With no further ado, it is time, and it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Talia Lopez.
Hello everyone and welcome to Class of 2026. Hola a todos y bienvenidos de Clase 2026. My name is Talia Lopez and I'm proud to be graduating from the Program for Employment Preparedness or PEP. I spent the past 4 years in this program and it has truly shaped who I am today. PEP is more than just a class, it's a place where we learn real life skills that prepare us for the future. from using public transportation to managing money to build employment and independent living skill. PEP has given us tools we carry for the rest of our lives. One of the most valuable parts of this program has been the opportunity to participate in internship each semester. Through an internship at Brown Box, I was able to take a big step forward and eventually land my current job at Nando's. That experience taught me responsibility, confidence, and what it means to show up and work hard. During my time in PEP, I developed strong customer service skills like taking orders and handling money. I also learned how to navigate public transportation, which gave me a new level of independence. Managing my finances was another important lesson. I learned how to budget, save, and make smart decisions. Just as important were the employment skills I built, like teamwork, collaboration, and always striving to do my best. Of course, the journey wasn't always easy. There were days when I had to balance long work hours at Nando's with school, and wake up early felt like a real challenge. But I stayed committed, I kept pushing forward, and I didn't give up. Through determination, motivation, and hard work, I've achieved my goals. And I'm proud of how far I've come. I wouldn't be here today without the support of so many people. First, I want to thank my mom and my family for being my biggest cheerleaders. They have always believed in me and reminded me that I can achieve anything I put my mind to. I hope I made you proud, because I am proud to be the first in my family to graduate high school. Without my family's support, I truly don't know how I would have made it this far. No estaría aquí sin el apoyo de tantas personas. En primer lugar, quiero agradecer a mi mamá y mi familia por ser mis mayores animadores. Siempre han creído en mí y me han recordado que puedo lograr cualquier cosa que me proponga. Espero haberles llenado de orgullo, porque estoy orgullosa de ser la primera en mi familia en graduarse en bachillerato. Sin el apoyo de mi familia, sinceramente no sé cómo habría llegado tan lejos. I also want to thank the incredible PEP staff and teachers who guided me along this way. Ms. Hill, Ms. Robinson, Mr. Rubenstein, and Ms. Letitia. Thank you for always being there when I needed help. Additionally, I would like to thank Mr. Johnson, Ms. Chris, Ms. Nakia, Mr. J, Ms. Dallas, Chef Randolph, and Mr. McGill for supporting me during my time in PEP. To my friends, Denzel, Rosemary, Jaden, Charlie, Samir, Mariana, Elliot, Alizo, and Kate and Susuna. Thank you for making this journey unforgettable. As I look ahead, I'm excited for what's next. I plan to continue working at Nando's and possibly take on a second job. In the future, I hope to get my own apartment and live independently. To the PEP students and my fellow graduates, my advice is simple. Follow your dreams and never give up. No matter how hard things get, keep going and believe in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'll leave you with this quote by Norman Vincent Peale. Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I wish you all success and happiness in whatever path you choose. Let's go, class of 2026.
All right. At this time, we would like to recognize some of the accomplishments that our students have received this year. Students, when your achievement is called, please stand if you're able to. So that every name can be heard, we ask for people to please hold your applause until all names have been read. The Phoenix Award is awarded to students who show exceptional grace in difficult circumstances, incredible perseverance, and true courage. Please rise and face the stands if able so that your families can acknowledge you. Phoenix Award recipients, Prince Dias Tokoto, Angeli Mejia Espinal, Mario Toj Lopez, Abubakar Avi Ibrokimov, students, you may take a seat. The Principal's Award is awarded to students who lead by example, build community by embodying ACC's motto, Ubuntu, which means I am because we are, and use their talent and skills for the betterment of others. Please rise and face the stands so that your families can acknowledge you. Principal Award recipients, Sebastian Brown, Daphne Marquez Padilla, and Maya Millhouse. Thank you, graduates, excuse me. You may be seated. Dr. Van Leer.
The National Honor Society elevates a school's commitment to the values of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These 4 pillars have been associated with membership in the organization since its inception in 1921. If you will please stand as your name is called, and we'll hold all applause until the end. Please rise and face the stands as I call you so your families can acknowledge you. I'm proud of these students for their commitment to service. This year's 2026 National Honor Society members are Adam Scally, Alessandra Mendoza, stand up, face the stands, Alexander Elliott, Alexis Brereton, Anna Talley, Anupama Baroa, Bella Baruch, Glenn Fissiha, Blue Medina, Chase Feingold, Chloe Blair, Conrad Skelly, Dagny Schnicker, Dylan Chen, Eden Bernstein, Emily Artola, Emery Lockery, Evan Brown, Evelyn Terezas Machuca, Gabriel Berrigan, Julia Galvao, Daphne Marquez Padilla, Henry Hornbeck, Jake Stewart, Joseph Burkholder, Kirsten Sproles, Lauren Sproles, Maya Millhouse, Noah Gunville, Noah Scheibel, Olive Jang, Riley Schilling, Robert Smith, Samantha Wong, Samuel Jackal, Larry Doris Reyes, Melissa Delaney, Eli Verona, and Willa Highbine. Congratulations. You may be seated. At this time, Dr. Chad Knights, Vice President of Northern Virginia Community College, will confer the associate degrees and Uniform Certificate of General Studies.
All right. Good evening, ACC. Thank you to Superintendent Duran, Board Chair Sutton, Principal Chung for the invitation to join you this evening. And before I get too far into it, I have to start first by congratulating all of the class of 26 graduates on this milestone. What you've accomplished, what your families have supported is something genuinely to be proud of. So congratulations. So now for the reason I'm here, in my capacity of Chief Academic Officer at Northern Virginia Community College, is because 37 of these remarkable students have achieved something extraordinary. Not only a high school diploma from Arlington Career Center, but a fully earned associate degree or career study certificate from NOVA. Now, before I call their names, I'd like to help put this accomplishment in context. NOVA is the largest public institute of higher education in Virginia. We serve more than 75,000 students annually across our 6 campuses, with the closest campus to Arlington being Alexandria, just down the road at Seminary. When you look at the program of dual enrollment, we have 22,000 students enrolled in dual enrollment coursework across that service area, which is offered at no cost to the student and the families. Now, these 37 students, they didn't just take a class or two. They completed the full requirements for a college credential, the same credential earned by adults returning to school, by working professionals building new careers, by students investing years of their lives. These students did it while also completing high school. That is no small feat. That is a demonstration of discipline, commitment, and capability that sets them apart. And here's the number that helps to put that in perspective. Of every high school across NOVA's entire service region, that's Northern Virginia, Arlington Career Center produces the highest number of degree and certificate earners. It's worth it. Beyond that, that number is more than all other high schools combined in the region. That is a testament to the leadership of your administrators and your board, but above all, it reflects the drive of these students and the families who stood behind them. I commend each of you on this achievement and look forward to welcoming many of you back to NOVA, whether to pursue one of our advanced or innovative career programs or to continue your academic journey for transfer. Now, without further ado, it's my pleasure to call the names of those who have earned an associate degree from NOVA, followed by those who have completed the Career Study Certificate. So students, when your name is called, please stand and if able, turn and face the stands to be recognized. Bela Barish, Gabriel Berrigan, Anupama Baru, Eden Bernstein, Joseph Burkholder, Dylan Chen, Melissa Delaney, Henry Denola, Alexander Elliott, Belen Visaya, Noah Gunville, Abu Bakr Ibrokamov, Blue Medina, Alessandra Mendoza, Toby Mickelson, Maya Milhouse, Nazik Mukhtar, Larry Rendos, Donovan Rossi, AJ Scally, Dagny Schnitker, Conrad Skelly, Jake Stewart, Evelyn Tarasis Machua, I apologize, Machuca, get it there, Elijah Verona, Jonathan Vejalobos, Samantha Wong, Emily Artola, and Fatima Ziada. All right, next group, Chloe Blair, Ella Gar Ortiz, and Henry Hornback, Emery Lowry, Daphne Marquez Padilla, Sophia Prue, Riley Schilling, and last but not least, Isaac Teweldy. Outstanding work. Okay. So now, with the power invested in me through NOVA as the Chief Academic Officer, I now confer your degrees and certificates based on the power vested in me by NOVA and the Virginia Community College System. Congratulations.
All right, you may be seated. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, we will begin the presentation of diplomas.
Maya Milhouse. Elijah Mooney. Isaac Tewelde. Daphne Marquez Padilla. Thalia Lopez. Hamid Abdallah. Abubakar Abdel Mutalbe. Adel Ahmed. Julian Atkins. Bayla Barish. Gabriel Berrigan. Anupama Barua.
Shrikanta Barua.
Shrikanta Barua. Cristian Beltrán Gámez. Eden Bernstein. Dayana Berrios Cabrera. Chloe Blair. Alexis Brayerton. Shuwei Brennan.
Okay, wait right here, baby.
Prince Claude Dias Tocoto. Evan Brown. Sebastian Brown. Joseph Burkholder. Madeline Burrows. Sarah Busby. Edilza Cajuec Cortés. Stanley Calderón Escamilla. Kevin Cedillo Arévalo. Dylan Chen.
Kevin S. Clark.
Kevin Clark. Emelyn Guajira Trujillo. Colin Craig. Melissa Delaney. Lucy Day. Daniel de Greff. William de León Amaya. Henry Denola. Kate Diaz Villarreal. Cole Dietz. Alexander Elliott. Karen Escobar Rojas. Sean Evans. Chase Feingold. Glenn Fisaha. Yuridia Flores Estrada. Adi Florian Ramirez. Hetty Fontaine. Julia Galvo. Henry G. Elaine Guerra Ortiz. Noah Gunville. Matthew Hatfield. Jack Havermans. Xander Haywood. Willa Highbine. Selvin Hernández. Jefferson Hernández Valenzuela. Patoon Kalarachi. Jesse Holt. Henry Hornback. Lucy Horner. Abubakir Ibrahimov. Sam Jacob. Olive Jeng. Alexander Luis Calel. Jack Kelly. Timothy Kissel. Ryan Lee. Emery Lockery. Graylee Lux Gomez. Mustafa Sami Majid.
Ananda Amelie Martin Argoti. Ananda Amelie Martin Argoti. No puede ser mío. Ananda Martin Argoti.
Ananda Martín Argoti. Blue Medina. Angeli Mejia Espinal. Helen Méndez Escobar.
Michael Nix Spain. Alessandra E. Mendoza. Toby Mickelson. Nazik Mukhtar.
It's O'Flaherty.
O'Flaherty.
Yeah.
Okay. This was one that
I got you. I got you. I should have brought a cheer squad.
John O'Flaherty. Beckett H. O'Neill. Luis Ordóñez Sánchez. Finn Patchen. And I have plots, right?
Yeah, but no middle on this one.
Okay, great plots.
Yes. Thank you.
Craig Plotz. Soledad Puac. Carlos Quiroz Ferrer.
Here we go. It's Rajan Ravel.
Okay. And it's
Eliza.
Eliso Rajana Rivalu. Josué Recinos Amaya.
You know how to say it.
Lari Renderos Reyes. Grace Risco Valdeón. Rebeca Romero.
Donovan Rossi. Yeah.
Donovan Rossi. Caitlin Runyon.
Benjamin Rush.
Benjamin Rush. Adam Scally. John Scarcella. Noah Scheibel. Riley Schillen. Dagny Schnicker. Jessica Segura Jimenez. Conrad Skelly. Aiden Smith. Bobby Smith. Austin Sproles. Kirsten Sproles. Lauren Sproles. Grant Stafford Renard. Jake Stewart.
Sulbui.
Sulbui.
Yeah.
Sulbui. Tui.
Yeah.
Henry Solugui Tui. Anna Talley. Blake Tarnoff. Evelyn Terrazas Machuca. Mario Lopez. Amy Tuttle. Abusar Guzman.
Could you just read the one in black for me, please? I didn't.
Oh, Elijah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Do you want to pronounce Verona or Verona?
Either one's fine.
Okay. Elijah Barona. Edna Vázquez Camacho. Jonathan Villalobos. Tyree Webster Sims. Susuna Wadayasus. Samantha Wong. Lukian Juzvenko. Emily Artola. Fatima Sudayu. Jaden Jones.
Congratulations, graduates 2026. Woo! And now, with the authority vested in me as principal of Arlington Career Center by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I certify that you have met all requirements of the Arlington County School Board and the Virginia State Board of Education, and I declare you officially graduates of Arlington Career Center, class of 2026. You may move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations! Families, you may meet your graduates on the field or your designated location. And if you have an interpretation headset, please return them to the table. Congratulations!